Well, someone just beat Deep Root's hashtag Hammer to the punch. So today, Damian from Haggis Pinball decided to throw out a video essentially showing the durability of his upcoming playfields for his game Celts. I was going to wait to do this video to tomorrow, but I'm going to be busy as hell tomorrow, and I just don't know if I'm going to have time or not. So I'm going to get this out right now and just kind of throw in my feelings and what I think about this so far. So Damian comes in here and he basically talks about, you know, durability of the playfield and how the structure of it works. And what he's utilizing here is, like, he goes in talking about how it's chemically bonded with a sheet of acrylic and how it doesn't affect the art at all. Now, I've watched this multiple times. I think the first time I was just like, oh yeah, cool, you know. I didn't look deeper into it, but I decided to look a little bit deeper into it, and I was like, yeah, no wonder it's not denting or getting anything like that, because this acrylic sheet is like a 1/4 inch thick. So you can see it right here, how thick it is. Now it's a little bit distant and we're at an angle, and it's kind of a shitty angle here, but they go into dropping the ball on here. I'll put a link in the description below for you to check out the video for yourself, but you can even see right here the light shining through underneath the wood rails on how thick this acrylic sheet really is. And then you get another angle shot when they actually show off around the playfield at this particular angle. Let's go right about there. Look how thick this is, guys. You've got your, I want to say it's a 1/4 inch. It's a 1/4 inch thick acrylic sheet, and more than likely the adhesive, or I don't know the layering, but you would think that maybe the playfield has been shimmed down about a layer or two, but I don't really think it's been shimmed down that much. It looks like it might be a full-fledged playfield with an extra 1/4 inch of acrylic on top of it. Now, doing that, you know, you have to design your game a little bit differently, hardware-wise mainly, because you've got an extra 1/4 inch of depth. So that's something to account for on that. But the pros on this is that, like he states, and what he's trying to pinpoint out, is that you can hit this playfield with a hammer, a sledgehammer at that, and you're not going to get denting or pooling and all the issues that we're seeing on other manufacturers with clear coating. Now, I know some of you were probably thinking, well, what about wear and tear from the ball rolling around on it, stopping and going, and things like that? For example, the Black Knight Sword of Rage upper playfield, anyone who's got a premium or LE more than likely is a little upset that their upper playfield's foggy, like I predicted last year. But I digress. This he mentions that in the video as well, and goes into showing off how you have a particular ball that's been rolling back and forth for about a week, and I think he guesstimates it at least 100,000 rolls back and forth. And when he takes it off of there to show that there's nothing on there. It's not exactly nothing. You can see a line where it has spent most of its time. Now, whether or not that can be wiped away and buffed out, maybe not. But still, being in that one spot for a week straight without many rolls and only having that much, that's pretty impressive. That's pretty impressive. But it's very reminiscent to the product Hardtop that is gaining much more momentum recently due to the fact that it's very easy to install in comparison to doing a playfield swap, and the durability's there, and you don't have to worry about dimpling and stuff like that. It just kind of makes sense. I'm kind of wondering that what Deep Root was going to announce and what we're going to get a month from now. What kind of material are they going to be showing us on their playfields? Is it going to be something like this, to where it's not exactly going to be 100% would. Will it be a sheet of acrylic or Lexan or something like that to essentially absorb and not have to worry about it cratering or dimpling and stuff like that? Whenever Robert stated that he was going to take a hammer to the playfield, that was my first initial thought, was it's not going to be clear coat. But I think it's pretty funny that you have a very small, homemade business like this that has only been going for, like, I want to say he even states like 18 months. You have a very small company like this that's just getting their feet off the ground, building this machine, and they are solving a lot of the problems that other manufacturers are having, that have all this money and people that have all these things on payroll to do all these engineering jobs and designing jobs, but yet no one has come up with any idea to solve the issue that is plagued by a lot of owners, and that is the cratering and dimpling issue. Now, for those of you that are not bothered by the dimpling and cratering and it's part of pinball and that's your philosophy, so be it. That's your prerogative. But this is what we're strictly aiming for, the audience that does not like the dimpling and cratering. So props to you, Haggis, for beating Deep Root to the punch for #hammer. I will leave a link in the description below if you want to see the video in its entirety. So what's your thoughts on this type of playfield design? Comment down below to let me know. And if you haven't already, do not forget to hit that subscribe button down below. That way you can be notified whenever I upload something for your viewing pleasure. Until next time, peace out. I mean, it's a 1/4 inch fucking thick, for crying out loud. It better not dimple or dent.